Hi, I'm Arlen Geyer. Today I want to show you Lightroom's Smart Collections. A smart collection is a collection that is rule-based. So you create a collection and define the rules by which it will determine what images will go into it. So I'm going to go into create a smart collection, and um, the default name is Smart Collection. You're going to want to change that. But the key here is the rules. And so right now it says match all of the following rules. The default rule is that the rating is greater than or equal to no stars. And that would basically include, well, not just basically, but that would include every image in your collection. So you're definitely going to want to change the rules. And you can change it to many different things. You could, for example, make it where the rating is equal to, we can change it from greater than equal to, we can make it is 5 stars, 4 stars, whatever. We can make it so that it is less than 3 stars. We can do any of those sorts of things, but there are lots of other things that you can do besides rating. You can do that the pick flag is flagged or is not flagged, and you can do that the label color is a certain color. Um, you can specify a particular camera. You can specify a different focal length of lens. You can do all kinds of different things. The one that is often the most powerful is to use the smart collection in conjunction with metadata like keywords. And so that's what I'm going to demonstrate here. So other metadata, keywords, and I want it to contain my dog's name, which is Tigger. So I'm going to create a smart collection. I'm going to call this, oops, Tigger. And I don't need to have it in a particular collection set. I'm just going to have it in the root of the collections list. And so I'm just going to create that. So here we have a collection, a smart collection of all the photographs that have the keyword Tigger. And you can see right here that there are 946 of them. And so we can scroll through and look, and you can see there are lots and lots of pictures of my dog Tigger. So there are 946 of them. So I've decided I want to limit that a bit. So I'm going to right-click on the collection name and go to Edit the Smart Collection. And I'm going to add an additional keyword here. I'm going to click the plus sign there, and I'm going to add that other metadata keyword contains, let's say contains water. So we have all the pictures of, and I'm going to have matches all. So it's going to be all the pictures of Tigger, and where there's a keyword Tigger and there's a keyword water. So we'll click and let's change this. So I'm going to save that. And now we have only those images that have the keywords Tigger and water in them. And you can see there are 49 of those. So we can scroll through those and see. And I did a lot of photographs of Tigger at the Biltmore Estate in Asheville, North Carolina. And so I'm interested now in just the pictures of Tigger in the water that are not at the Biltmore Estate. So I'm going to right-click on that and go to Edit Smart Collection. I'm going to add a third rule and go down here to Other Metadata, Keywords, and does not contain Biltmore. And I'm going to modify the title to reflect what this actually is. So it's Tigger with water, but no Biltmore. And now I have just those photographs of Tigger in the water that are not at the Biltmore Estate. You can see there are only 17 of those. So if some of these were, let's say I had some rating stars on some of these, let's just say that these had rating stars. And I could now modify the Smart Collection. Edit Smart Collection, add another rule that says that the rating is greater than or equal to 2 stars. Save that. And now I only have those 3. Now, the thing about smart collections is that if a photograph changes, for example, if I change this down to 1 star, it's no longer in that smart collection. If I add another one here, it still is because it's greater than or equal to 2 stars. But if I reduce that down to 1 star, that's no longer there. If I were to add 2 stars to another one of the photographs of Tigger in the water that's not in the Biltmore estate, that would automatically include that in the smart collection. So a smart collection is active. It reflects the current state of your database. It's not a static collection. A regular collection is static. It only contains the images you specifically put into it. Whereas a smart collection will include all the photographs that obey the rule, even if it's a new photograph. If you add a new photograph next week that is of Tigger in the water but not at the Biltmore estate and has 2 stars, then that one would be automatically included in this smart collection. One other thing, if you want to do a query that's the kind of thing you would do in a smart collection, but you only need to do it one time, you don't have to save that query, you can do it up here in the library filter. But to do that, I want to go back to seeing all my photographs because I don't want to be working from my smart collection. So I scroll up here to my catalog and click on all photographs. And now I'm no longer looking at that smart collection. I'm looking at everything. And from here, I'm going to click on text. And the text I want is in the keywords. So there's a little drop down arrow here and you specify keywords. And I want to contain all. You have some choices there. And so now I'm going to type in the keywords I want this to contain. So I want to start with Tigger, comma, and I'm going to add water, comma, and I want to include that it's not in the Biltmore estate. So for not, you use an exclamation point and not Biltmore. So now I have a query that's the same as I had here before I added the star rating, and this is Tigger in the water without the Biltmore estate. So if your query is just a single shot query, you can easily do it up here in the library filter with the text tab instead of having to build a smart collection to do it. All right, I hope this has been helpful.